Hey everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. Tonight is Wednesday night and I'm on about 6:30-ish to do a craft. I'm very tired tonight, but I wanted to come on one more time. I need to work over the weekend to try to get packed and everything, so I'm going to try to do this for one last craft for this week because I will not be on for the weekend, so I just wanted to let you know that. And hopefully we can make a little angel out of this. And I want to scrub some of this off. This was part of the bed. Hey Gloria, how are you doing? I want to try to get this off of here so we don't have any scrapes or anything. This kind of messed up right there, but it's okay. I'm trying to get, this was kind of dirty. Hey Patsy Perry, how are you? Somebody didn't really take care of the bed too much, but hey Miss Pat, good to see you too, girl. Hey Miss Janice, thank you for painting the page. Now I'm just kind of getting these little areas that have a little bit more paint on them. I'm trying to get them sanded while I'm talking to you. I have so much to do and so little time, but I wanted to come on. I also have this thing here, which is what I thought would be a pumpkin. It's glass, but it looks like a pumpkin, and I was going to paint it orange and stuff to make it look like that. Hey, Miss Melissa, how are you doing? All right, so I'm just kind of making this rough looking a little bit. This is going to be an angel, and sort of she's got like a head thing on, so I'm going to... Surprised I was on tonight. I know, girl. I don't know why I'm on. This is my normal night to come on Wednesday, but I am exhausted. I'm trying to get everything done, and there's just not enough time. And then Dr. Bierman wanted me to come back for for like a week or two when I come back from vacation, but I don't think I'm gonna stay that long. I'm over it. I told him, I said, I hate it, you know. I'm doing okay. Can't watch tonight. You're waiting on an ambulance to take you to the emergency room. What is up with you? Are you okay? I will wish you luck, but good grief. I hope you're all right, Miss Bonnie. What's going on? Gosh, you can watch anytime. You don't have to watch now. Hey, Miss Peggy, too. All right, so I've kind of made it rough. I'm taking the paint off, as you see. I do like it, the color that it is, which is off-white or creamish color. Got your results from the doctor. Found out I'm anemic. Yeah, a lot of people are anemic. What symptoms do you have, Miss Bonnie? I'm sorry you're scared. Girl, we'll take care of you. Are you feeling funny? Or what? What's going on? Gosh, they're scaring me. All right, so I'm not really going to do anything with this except put a little face on here. We will be praying for you, Miss Bonnie. Goodness. All right, so this is one of those not Dollar Tree. Lord, I am tired, you can tell. I don't even know where this comes from. Hey, Lolita. Heart pain and freezing and cramps all over. Well, definitely they better come and get you for the heart pain. Freezing, you could be anemic to it's no telling. Cramps all over. I don't know. It could just be anything. They need to work you up, girl. Sometimes when your heart, something's going on, it can cause different problems with your GI tract and things. So you do need to get it checked. Definitely. Girl. Hey, Miss Lolita, how are you? I'm just exhausted, but I'm here. I'm just wanting to do a quick little angel out of a spindle. Elizabeth did get me this. It's from a bed, and I thought this looked like a head, and then it looks like it's got a head thing on, so I was going to put some wire around it or something. I don't know exactly, to make it like a halo. When I had pain and was sweating and freezing, was having a heart attack. I know. What's your pulse? Girl, I love you too, but you're going to be back. Just take some slow, deep breaths. They ought to be there shortly to get you. Goodness gracious. Yeah, a UTI does, an infection. Gosh, girl. Hey, Miss Della. It's good to see you. Hey, Miss Jackie. Gosh, I'm worried about you. Well, let me know. Goodness. I know it. She needs all of our prayers, everybody. Lift you up, girl. You're going to be fine. Definitely. Definitely. Gosh. Hey, Miss Ellen. It's good to see you. Well, let me know, Miss Bonnie. I'm sure it's making you have a panic attack. All right. Let them take you away, girl, because you need it checked. Let us know. Gosh. That's terrible. Y'all, everything just happened, you know? And it's just sad. And I don't know. We just don't know. All right. So now I'm going to be worried about her. My goodness. I know it's always something, no matter what. Yeah, we're praying for Miss Bonnie, that's for sure. She should be fine if they're there, the ENTs and stuff, and paramedics. All right, so this was given, this was gotten from an estate sale, and I got this, and I thought that it looked like a little skirt. So we're going to just put this on her from right here down. It's going to kind of be her collar and her skirt. So it's going to be kind of a dress. So I'm going to cut the middle of it out because I want to put it over her head. It's been 2 years since your heart attack. Girl. Well, I hope I don't have any heart attacks. Let me see if I can do it right about here. Now I'm all worried about her. So I'm just cutting this. I know it's a sin to cut one of these, but I do it anyway. Maybe instead of being on here, you would need him. I know. Well, she called an ambulance. She knows I'm a nurse, so that's the reason why she's on here, but she's probably panicking. If she's having a heart attack, she's probably panicking. Alright, so this is the hole. And I'm going to glue this to it. I wish I had a little thing to go over it. Wonder if I've got a smaller one. This could be on her head. That would be cute. It fits right on there. Let's see. This is too thin. Gosh, I don't know what to use. I've got that lace that I use for everything around there. It's cream, and I think this is white, and I don't know if that'll work or not. You're wearing a monitor on your heart right now, and the heart rate is in the low 50s. Goodness, that is low. Under 60's low. I'm going to cut this, and we're just going to see how it's going to look. Let me try to go around this with the hot glue. And then let me see what I wanted for the front. It doesn't really matter, I don't guess. All right, so I'm just going to go on the edge here and kind of give her a little neck or a shawl looking thing until I can put the lace around there. So I'm going to try that. Do y'all know that yesterday, I guess last night or yesterday afternoon here in Memphis, a shooter went into Campbell's Clinic, which is a clinic for, orthopedic clinic, and shot a doctor. Okay, you just don't know what's going to happen. Let me tell you. I'm going to go ahead and cover this because this is where I took it and I cut part of it off. So you don't know whether you're going to come back home from work every day. And I'm just glad I'm going to get away from here because it's just something all the time. Yes, ma'am. And he was young. He was either 38 or 40 years old. You just don't know anymore. This is cream. It's not really white. Yeah, it's a scary world. You saw it on the news, Miss Bev? Yep, it's just awful. I guess it's not too bad. Do y'all think that's bad looking? It's not too much different. It is a different world today, and Memphis is very, very bad right now, and I just feel like I need to get away from that. I've been thinking it for a long time, but I just felt like I couldn't do it. And I'm just going to do it. I mean, I'm just going to do it. Because if I don't, I'll probably regret it later. Something could happen. You never know. It's bad everywhere. It is. It is bad everywhere. But Memphis is just going downhill quick. It's worse than I've ever seen it in my entire life. And I'll be 55 in August. And it just shouldn't be that way. This world is just crazy. In Tulsa, at one of our doctors, really? You just don't know. You don't know what somebody's going through, but I have a feeling that the doctor didn't give him something that he wanted, and that was the end of it. You know, I don't know the circumstances. They don't know, I don't think. They know it was a patient. And that's all they know. I mean, they got him. Thank goodness. But heck, nowadays, you don't even know if the police is going to respond to anything. You'll be 70 in September and you've never seen things as bad. You're right. You know, when I grew up, I wanted to play out in the yard and get things like lightning bugs and things like that. We were talking about it today. And nowadays, they just want to play on computers and do violent games and things like that. And it's just not the same. Even my kids, I made them get out and play. Yes, a guy wanted more pain medicines, and he came in and shot several people, then shot himself. You know, and there's so many people. Hey, Vanetta. No, it's not the same. Yeah, kids don't have that today. Hey, Miss Deborah, thank you for being here. Okay, so this is our little dress, okay, and this is our little collar, and this is her face, and then I put that little doily that I took off of there on here. Hey, Miss Robin, how are you doing? Man, we need to talk about happiness. You loved being a kid. The kids grew up being kids and learning right from wrong and respect. You're so right, Miss Gloria. They did. You know, I respected my elders, and nowadays they don't respect anything. They really don't. They don't. I mean, they want everything handed to them. They don't want to work for it. people want pain medicine and all of that, and you can't always get that, and there are government strict restrictions on giving that, so it's kind of bad, you know. Now, I could do arms, but I'm not going to do arms on her tonight because I'm just too tired. The devil, I know. You're right, Miss Della. We've got to learn to trust in God. How are you, Miss Margaret? I'm doing good. I'm just tired. Cannot handle. You're right. They can't handle the stresses. Now, what about people ages ago that, yeah, I'm going to put wings on her. What about people that went out, they, after having a baby, they'd go back out there and work in the garden? You know, things were a lot tougher when we didn't have the things we do today. And yet we have people that their feelings are hurt when you tell them no and things like that. God is the answer, Miss Lolita. You are right. And Satan needs to go back to hell where he belongs. Yeah, and chopping cotton. You're right, Miss Bev. That's the way it used to be. And these people don't know any of that. And I mean, I didn't do that growing up, but I certainly heard about it, and my grandparents told me a lot. I can't believe all that my grandparents went through. So can you imagine their parents and their parents before them? And yet we're, you know, we have it good here today, and yet people are not satisfied unless they're complaining about something. I know I don't watch the news either, Miss Gloria. I know the 70s were really good, Gloria. Hey, Miss Jerry. So I understand. That's exactly. All right. So I bought these from, I think, Temu, y'all. You get a package of these. They have some little, see how it's kind of a glittery? Let me see if I can move it. It glitters some. You get a pack of these. They're not very big. Yes, they do, Miss Margaret. They think they're privileged. And they think that people need to give them things. And they don't have to work for it. You know, that's the reason why people steal. Because they feel like they can't get anything unless they do that. It does. It's really, and it's just repetitious. We've got so many people that grow up poor, and then it just is a vicious cycle. I totally agree with that. You watch Westerns? That's good. All right, let me see where the back of this is, because I want to make sure that, okay, this is where it's connected together, so we don't want that on the front. And we'll turn her around, and we're going to put this on the back. I'm just going to, I think it goes this way. Yeah, this is cute. Okay, it's cute on this side, but the other side has that pretty glittery stuff. Hey, Miss Janet. Yeah, and they're getting away with it. You're right. I just don't understand. You know, I just don't understand. I don't. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a good amount of hot glue kind of right there. Okay? And that way, we can stick it right here. And I'm pushing it a little bit because I'm wanting it to kind of stick out. Drives you crazy. Our generation, we're taught whatever you want, you must work for. Yes, ma'am, Miss Margaret, they did. My mother would not, she would give me a little bit of money, but mostly I had to do chores or I had to work for it when I became 15 or 16. You know, and that's just not the way it is today. I don't understand. My grandchildren are not going to be that way. They're going to work and they're going to have a good work ethic. Yes, ma'am, Miss Bev. I'm going to be here. I'm still going to be on this page, and I'm going to be here more, actually, and do more videos and things like that once I get settled in. I'm going to have to come on, you know, and I'll be showing y'all things along the way until I get settled and everything, so I can start doing my page like I should, like I do it normally. You babysat. Yes, I babysat too. You know, I'd go see my dad and I would babysit. Telling us that when we were younger that nobody gives you anything unless you work for it. That's right, Miss Janet. That's exactly right. Yeah, you're not going to lose me. Just because I'm leaving Memphis does not mean I'm leaving my page. I will be here the entire time, believe me. Okay, so look at that. Isn't she cute? She's got her little wings. Now I've got to make her a little face. And I'm just going to leave it this creamy color. She's going to look like she hadn't been out in the sun in a while. Maybe I can put her some little cheeks on there and she'll look a little better. But let me see. I'm going to get my little brush. We're going to get this so I can put a little bit of paint on there. We need some black and white, right? So I'm going to do that. So a little bit of black. Try to not to waste. And look how pretty my new bottle is. And let's hope that I never spill like I did before. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of white. And then, I don't know, I want her to have blue eyes, but we're going to make her match this color blue instead. We did and catch bait and sell at the stores so they could have it to fish. That's cool. I never did any of that. Is the cap on good? It is on good. I had loosened it for something and I forgot and it just kind of went everywhere. My neighbor has 6 kids and asked if I could mow her lawn. Are you serious? Miss Margaret, are you serious? My Lord. If you could mow her lawn and she has 6 kids, I'd get every one of them out there and show them how to do it. What is up with that? Hey, Miss Darlene. All right, so this color right here is kind of this color, so we're going to use that for her eyes. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Let me see if I can do it. Just a tad. We took bottles to the store. I did too, Miss Frankie. I forgot about that. You know, you would get 25 cents or something. You know, you thought you were good, you know, to do that. And babysitting for sure. For sure. All right, so I know I need brown too. I need brown. We're going to use this. I don't know where my one color is, but this is burnt umber. I'm going to try to put a little bit of white with it because I don't want it to be that dark, but we have to make her nose because that'll give me a middle point. So let me just see. I can get some of this in here and make it a little bit lighter. Because I don't know where my good brown is. I must have used it all. Alright, so let's see here. We're just going to make an upside down. Although this is not right. Let's see. I'm going to make an upside down nose. And it kind of is good for like that. Okay, see that little nose? That just gives me a middle point. You can't mow the yard anymore because of your back and hip. I hired a friend. He comes every Saturday. That's good that you've got somebody that can do it. You know, if I see a neighbor or something that couldn't do it, I always go over there. I do my own yard. I do mow and everything. I don't have to worry about doing that, but you just, as you get older, it's harder to do things. I've got a self-propelled mower, so that really does help. All right, so we're going to make eyes. This thing is bothering me. It has got just one little, there. All right, so I'm going to make the eyes. We're just going to make a little round edge here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So right now it looks like something with no eyes, but it will. Where do you buy that big bottle of paint? Now this right here came from Dollar Tree. The container that you put mustard or ketchup in or mayonnaise or whatever you want to. I got a half a gallon of paint. I got it at Michael's. I didn't get the gallon because it was like really expensive. I only bought black and white to put in here because the other colors you don't need that much of. Now I do use a good bit of red, but I didn't do that. So that's what I did, and it comes with a pump, and you can pump it in here, and I filled it up. So I probably should have kept it all in there and not done that, but it's okay. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is make a circle underneath, and we're just gonna fill that in. I may have done it too big, but we're gonna see. And we'll make some little eyebrows or whatever. But we're gonna do it just like all of my other eyes, but these are just smaller. That's the bad thing. So it's going to be like this. It kind of reminds me of the Pillsbury Doughboy, the way it looks. Yeah, it is easier to handle. I like it with the pointy thing. You can just put a little dot on here, except when you splat it all over the place. But just be careful that it's screwed on properly, because I didn't do that. I'm just moving this down a little bit. And the same thing over here, so I'll have a little bit of area to work with. Making it a little bit thicker. There. So see, I made a little bit of room at the bottom of the black. Doesn't it look like the Doughboy? I thought you would be. Understand, my husband used to mow the lawn, but now he's going blind. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm telling you, growing old is not for the faint of heart, is it? I'm going to do blue. I was starting to do the white. But then I'm realizing that I needed to do the blue. Uh-oh. Had to get the water off of there. Definitely the Doughboy. But it won't look that way whenever I do it. Hopefully not, anyway. Now, when you first put your color on for the eyes, it's going to look too thick, but you want it to be thick enough so you can take part of it off and make them nicer. This is going to look ugly, okay? But this is the way it looks at first. You've had a job since you were 12, babysitting, then pumping gas and stuff. Good for you, girl. Mom used to say whoever said the golden years are great lied. I know it. They're not very golden, are they? I agree with you. And I'll be 55. But the older I get, the more I respect everybody. It's different. All right, so I'm going to go up underneath the blue here. And I'm going to make kind of a bigger than I should. But we're going to fix it with the black. Right now it looks really bad. It looks really bad. Oh my goodness, they're rusted and tarnished. What's rusted and tarnished? I missed something. All right, so I'm going to get some blue again because I want to go over the white just a little. That's funny. They're rusted and tarnished. Oh, you're talking about the golden years. They are. That's so funny. All right, then I'm going to go over this one again. Because you want to make sure you have enough blue. Yes, I realized it, Miss Jackie. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Because I was like, rusted and tarnished, but you're right. Oh, my goodness, that's so funny. All right, now I'm going to go over the blue, and we're going to make it a pretty crisp line. And then I'm going to go over the sides and go over the whole front here. Just like this. Let me fix it right there. Okay, see the difference in this eye and this eye? Okay. So it's going to look better. Hey, Miss Karen. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Now I'm going to go over the blue again. Make a pretty round area. Just like this. Now I'm going to take the little bitty brush and we're going to go with some of that brown up underneath there. I wish I had my other color, but I don't have it. Where's the brush? Here's the brush. Let me make sure I get all the stuff out of it. Thank you, Miss June. It's going to look cuter with eyelashes. I got to do that too, but I want to try to put some of this brown under there to go around the eyes. I just wish I had my brown that I like. Let me see if I've got any up here, because I just don't. I think this is it. Yep, brown oxide. Yay! Because I like this better. It's just not as good. Thank you, Melissa. All right, let's see. I'm sorry I'm not doing a very creative thing. Oh, this has got, it's not mixed good enough. Let's see. There we go. Much better, much better. All right, so I'm going to take this and just put it on the edge here so I can go around the eyes because we want it to be. And I'll put the nose, same thing. We're going to try. This is such a bad color for her face. But I'm going to do the best I can here. Because it washes her out a little bit. Maybe I'll paint the whole thing. I don't know. Hopefully when I get some lashes on there, it's going to look a lot better. All right, let me make some eyebrows and make this a better, because I'm going to have to go. I have a terrible migraine. I'm so sorry, Melissa. I hope that you feel better. You have a good night. Yes, this is so much better. I learned that from Terry. She taught it, or she uses it. Boy, this color is just terrible. It's not even cream. It's like a, I don't know what it is. But And I keep thinking Pillsbury Doughboy. Good night, girl. Feel better. Gosh, let me get some eyebrows on this thing, because it just don't look right. I mean, some eyelashes, not brows. Yeah, it looks better with them. Now let me get the white in there, because that'll make it look a lot better too. Way better. Now I'm going to try to make a very thin white line underneath her nose. Make it look a little better. Now I'm going to also get some blush. Yeah, migraines are the worst. I agree. I've had some sinus headaches that are pretty bad, so I can only imagine what it's like to have a migraine. I've never really had a migraine. I'm trying to give her a little color because this color for the background is not real good. I'm putting a little bit under here because I just keep thinking Pillsbury Doughboy. It ought to have, even though it's not. Gosh, she's really cute. Wonder if I get some wire. Is that rusty wire? Let's see. I know I've got it here somewhere. Here it is. Let's see here. And she needs hair. That's what I'm missing, is hair. Let me try to tear off a piece of this. I say tear off. That sounds terrible. Thank you. Let me see if I can just do this much. See, it looks like a little bunch of wire. I think I bought it from Barb at the Shabby Tree. And we're going to take something. I guess a big brush. This will do. And kind of roll it around maybe. Let's see. I don't know how to do this. I was going to kind of just go up the side here like this. Let me try to make it a circle. Don't know. Let me try to wrap that around that, and this one around that. So it's kind of like this. And then we're going to kind of put it on here. Let me see if I can push that down some. It's poking up. And kind of do like that, just so she kind of has. Let's put a little bit of dot right there. And a little bit of dot on this side. Just like that. And then we need some hair. And let's see. The wings are cute. They are cute. Now let's see if I can make some hair out of this. Wonder if I just do it like this. Let's see. I'll do enough of it. I really don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think that's big enough. Let's see. How can I do this? It's gotta be, maybe I just need to do it bigger, right? I still don't like it. Let me see. Maybe. I did have some hair. Oh, I know. Hold on. This has some hair in it. I got it, I think, at Hobby Lobby. This was on clearance for 61 cents. This is gonna be the hair. I'm crazy. Let's see. I knew I did something. So say, and she can't get in the hair. And this stuff is really stringy and all of that, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to just cut part of this off is what I'm going to do. It's really bad. So I'm going to try to just put a bunch of wire, a bunch of glue. I'm looking at the wire, thinking wire. And then try to put it all over it. So let me see. She's gonna have a really curly do. Oh my goodness, this is too funny. Oh my goodness. But the good thing with these is that you can cut some of this off and you can make little bangs for it. Let's see. Because she looks funny. Look, there's some extra. So obviously we've got to cut some of this off. We can't have all this. Let's see if I can put some underneath here. It's all curly and everything. Ooh, this is terrible. Let me look. Take some of that off. Well, she's got a lot of curls. Let me see if I can put a little bit of dot right there so I can pull this up some. Oh no. No! Okay. Let's see. Put a little bit right there so I can fill in. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, but it's just got to be fixed over here on the side because that's a bad hairdo. Yeah, you did. I've used some of it. I've used it. You sure did. All right, let me cut this off. That looks almost like a worm or something there. But she's got to have some little bangs because this ain't going to cut it. Let me see. because she looks like she's missing something. Let me get this string off of here. Thank goodness it's dry. All right, let me see. Part of her eyebrows are going to be covered up, but it looks funny. It needs something in the front. I'm just going to put a few little curls around there. Yeah, I've used that hair that you gave me for a different one. At some point. Oh my gracious, look at that. What did I do? You can tell I don't have daughters. I'm surprised I even was able to fix my own hair the way this is going. Let me see. Yeah, obviously I'm not a girl mom. So maybe it's a good thing that I had a grandson. Maybe God's telling me that you can't fix hair, so we better not give her one. Because it's pretty bad. All right, let me get a little bit. Let's see if there's a tiny one in here. That's sort of a tiny one. Let me try to put something right here. So see, she kind of looks like she has a hat on with the hair like this. And let me get one more. I'm thinking I need to cut this one in half. Put a little dab right here. She kind of looks like a girl from the 50s or something. Oh, it's kind of cute. For heavens, really? No wonder this didn't sell good, because it's terrible hair. Let me see. Every time I pull a piece, it pulls the whole thing and makes it look frizzy. Let me see here. Oh, please get on there without me. Oh, it's kind of cute though, y'all. All right. Let me cut her hair a little bit. She needs a do, little do-do, little do-a-do. All right, so that's the back of her. And here's the front. She looks a lot better with a little bit of bang, right? You have 3 hairdressers in the family. Your oldest daughter and your middle daughter went to beauty school. Well, thank goodness, so you can look pretty all the time. This is what happens when I do hair. And it's not this. Then a niece. That's good. You love her? I think she's cute. And I got a crooked halo on there. And she has her wings. So she looks cute. I do need to cut her hair back here. There, that looks a little bit better. Let me see. This does cut pretty good. There. She's got cute little hair. And then a cute face. Even if she is kind of pale looking. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Margaret. The hair makes it. It does make it a lot better because it was a hot mess. Thank you, Lolita. I think she's cute. She turned out pretty cute. And I do like the wings. They kind of make it. So she'll sit just like that. So she's cute. Thank you, Cynthia, Miss Gloria, and Christy. Y'all are so sweet. I'm sorry I didn't make such a good thing. I have tried to put things up, and I don't have, my mental capacity is not real good lately because I've just got so much on my mind. Thank you, Miss June. I need to have a tape dispenser in here so I can shut this. Thank you, Della. You're so sweet. I'm making a mess again. Trying to put it back in the container here. I have so many of these little bags. I have bags of stuff. I gotta go, you know, next Wednesday, I will be picking up Marie at the airport. So y'all will see Marie and me together next week on Wednesday. Yes, I'm really tired. Don't I look it? It's terrible. But see, I've only got a little bit of paint on there, and you can put it back in your container, or you can throw it away. And I'm gonna put the brown back in there because I obviously use it a lot, but I'm gonna throw the rest of it away. And see, I use that on the back. So y'all have a good evening. I will not be on until next week sometime. I may try to come on for a second and chit chat with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it tonight. This is so simple. So if you find some really cute doilies, make sure that you use it. You can just have a little stick or whatever that you can use for the body. So definitely do that, and I'll take a picture of her. So y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all as soon as I can. This weekend I have to, you know, start packing and things, so it's going to be kind of a mess around here. But y'all have a good night. Take care, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. It doesn't want me to go. I love it.